Okay, there we go. We can start the stream. Sorry, I didn't saw that the New York session just opened, guys. My bad. So this is the setup for bulls. This is the setup for bulls. Personally, I still think we go down. So that was the trader entry 96Ks, risk 5%. Well, I'm risking 2% actually. So yeah, let's see. But these are my levels, kinda. So we can zoom in. And yeah, basically that's low key. These are low key my levels. Now let's see what we can get today. It's like the ocean. Can it go there? Oh yeah. So let me show everything on X and stuff, so everyone can join the stream. Blah blah blah. Up. YouTube. Let me put this here. Up. Oh, we are 1K610. Let me show everything on X and stuff. Yo, shit, sorry. Up. So there we go. Yo, Roof. What's up, Brian? Yo, Jawad. Good morning. I'm Andrew. Already 20, guys. Nice. So let me share it everywhere. So let's take a screenshot, okay, of this maybe. Up. Okay. So let's see. How deep is your love? On the ocean. In the ocean. Up. Up. Welcome, guys, in the stream. Up. Up. Sorry, I'm sharing this everywhere. The link here. Make me go down. Oh yeah. How deep is it? Up. So this is for the Telegram. Up. Nice dump on the open. Interesting. Now let's see. We have the inside week TPO. If we lose that, if we get back in this, guys, I feel like we feel those single prints, huh? I feel like we feel those single prints. Under this, then it's much lower, okay? But I feel like if we lose this, we can go here. And if we hold today, no shorts. No shorts, still higher, okay? That's how I want to trade this inside week TPO also. Let me make a little video. Yo, guys, so currently streaming on YouTube. Let's try to get a short or a long. I still don't know what trade I want to take, but I already have my levels. So I wait for you guys in the stream. So see you soon. Up. Like the ocean. Like the ocean. Up. Nice. Okay. How deep is your love? Okay. Now let's see what we get, guys. Welcome, welcome, guys. Up. Oof. Yo, good morning, Jawad. Congrats on 1K 600 sub. Thanks, I'm Andrew. Good morning, TY Flick. Yo, Ash Crypto. Yo, Matisse Deneuve. Good morning. Personally, looking for shorts today. Yeah, let's see. Good to see you, bro. What is your plan for today? I want to see what we do here. Very important level. Very low chance to take this week the weekly low. Yeah, but where's the weekly low, guys? The weekly low is here. Like, yeah, low chances, but we still can go here and then go higher. But this is the line itself for bulls, okay? Now let's see. Now let's see how it goes. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. So let me make a draw, okay? So I can share it up. So we either get quick back above and then we run throughout this, or we maybe go for this, okay? And then we potentially go higher. Okay, so that's what I want to play here. So let's save this layout. Let's take a screenshot so I can share it. That's mainly what I want. Yo, Frodo, how are you? You short, still waiting for further trigger? No, I shorted, guys. I'm in swing short. You know, I edge everything. Yeah, Thursday is usually bearish. Still in determined shorts? Yes. So basically, that's the... Oh, by the way, I took a XMR shot. Didn't share it because that's very risky. The short I'm in, oh, by the way, that was, you know, the thing I shared in the Telegram, which, ooh, we actually tagged it. We actually tagged it. Will be insane if we reject from here. Well, I still think we can go up to like 99Ks, okay, 100. So let's see. That's interesting. Now, still here, so nothing really bearish. If we look at the weekly VWAP, why is it that low, bro? 15 minutes. Okay, if weekly VWAP is here. And if we look at, oh, can I put it like style? Visibility, no, input. You guys know how I can put it in the 15 minutes, but show it in the 1 hour? Like it stays like the 15 minutes. I think it's in style, wait. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. And then we can use the EMAs, yeah. The trend. We can go down to the 50 EMA and then bounce. Let's see, that's important. Bro, out of ammo, need ammo. Ammo for what, brother? For longs or for shorts? I am swing short on NQ. Nice, Gregorio. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very, very good idea. Where is NQ? I don't have it here. Well, NQ... no, not USDT, just NQ. Up, NQ here. So, we could have a correction. Well, I prefer to look at ES, not gonna lie. But that bounce was nice. You don't want to bet on the downside of ES, because ES is just strong. But yeah, and that's also a possible setup for bulls, okay? I'm not in the long, okay? As you guys know, I'm not looking for long here. Maybe I'm just dumb and that was a great long. Because as you guys can see here, we kind of have, okay, breakout of the big value here of this big 8-week TPO, okay? Yeah, the value area high is here, so the value is here, but the extremities are here and here. So whenever you break out of the value, you get 5%, usually. That's what we got, 5%. And when you break out outside this and you have a clear flip, you can go 5%, okay? So that's like 100Ks. The problem is that we've had a rejection, an attempt, and now we're retesting this. So that's, I mean, I could go long here. Also 30 days running VWAP, but I don't know. I feel like we can go up to the 7 days running VWAP that can come here and to this single print, okay? Maybe even to the 8-week value area high, okay? And retest this thing. And so basically that will be a retest of this at the end, okay? Retest of that. So let's see. I'm open to everything. Personally, as you guys know, I'm short, okay? So that's a short I took. And I'm also short on XMR. And I'm also short on Ethereum, okay? So that's it. These are the trades I'm in, basically. So let's see. I might cut them earlier. We might not go to full TP. On ES, nice bounce of the 21 EMA again. I feel like there's no really reason to go short on. I mean, you can go short on ES. US is pretty clean. As long as we hold the trend, it's bullish. And whenever we lose the trend and the trend crosses and the candles are here and we retest it here, that's where you go short, okay? Swing shorts. If you look at the history, whenever we had a cross, okay, swing short and you can get the move down, okay? Same, you got the cross here, up, move down. So you have a bunch of opportunities to go swing short on ES. Well, we are already in 2023. You don't get that much, but whenever you get one, it's good. But is it that good to swing short ES? I don't know. For me, I will just wait for a dump, and whenever it goes lower, sorry, I just buy for the long term, you know, for investing. So that's how I will trade that, honestly. Let your left flank like the sunshine. Okay, so now let's see. Retesting that. The trade will not be that terrible, actually. I mean, could trade the stops here. Like, that's a nice risk reward. Even if you put the stops here, that's a 1-to-1, okay? Well, you can be in drawdown here, but I'd rather wait for something like this to play like a 2 or even a 1-to-1. Even a 1-to-1 risk reward and just go big, like 5% risk. That's it. And this makes you months. So yeah, very, 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 very important level here on BTC. So let's see. No, just copy image, please, mate. Nice. Just open your heart, just open your mind, and let your left long like the sunshine. You breathe as well. Ethereum has a head and shoulders. VWAP is the same on any time frame. No, it depends. It depends if you use the rolling, the anchor, the classic VWAPs. It can change. And also depending on the time frame, it can change, brother. Well, nice bounce already. Nice bounce. Now let's see. That's a very, very, very important level. Okay, that is a very, very important level. Okay, for bulls. So let's see. Now this is important, guys, huh? Just posting some shit. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. ETC pour te... Non, Tom, c'est directionnel. When will we see mullet Diakito? Yo, a mullet? Bro, no. I love my hairs. But my hair, because hairs is not hair, but... And still, I have to cut them. Well, bouncing right now, guys. Bouncing. I'm a bit pissed because that could have been a long, but the fact is that we took the daily low here. Okay? We kind of took the daily low here. So if we go in the 15 minutes, okay, that's a bit cleaner here. That's the range we want to trade, okay? We took the daily low. The fact is that if we look at here, well, weekly, monthly, low chances take daily low. Still low, well, 64% chances to go higher. 88% chances to form a new P2 after Wednesday, 21 hour, okay, 9 p.m. And daily and session, we only have 19 and 24% chances to take out the session high. And we only have 7 and 22% chances to take out the daily highs. So we have low chances to take this actually. No, where's the daily high? Well, the daily high is here. That's the daily high. So low chances to take that. So we could either play a short from these levels, okay, maybe from here. Shit, to do something clean, like maybe something like this, okay. Or for me, if we lose that and we have a retest here, that's another short, okay. So that's my bias here. I cannot really be bullish on the daily because same, I mean, look, we are back under this, okay. Like that's really a big level, okay. That's a big level. This is a big level. So above that, like if we take the daily high, then I don't see why we don't squeeze like crazy, okay, higher. So these are my levels. For now, I'm waiting for triggers, but these can be my possible triggers for the next trades. So let's see. Hello, Primore. I'm already swing long and maybe looking for short longs. Nice. You're the god SM tag. So right now a bit waiting still. Nice bounce off the lows. Okay. Let's look at all the data on the 24 hour. Let's look at this. But nice bounce. This might just bounce higher again, I guess. I like your hair. Thank you. Dubai. I live in Dubai, guys. Up. Wow, already bouncing. Let's hope that was not a New York dump and then we reclaim. The level actually makes sense, okay. I showed it to you guys. This retest pretty clean. So for me the key is to take that level. If we take this, then this is bullish, okay. If we take that and close above, otherwise we can expect lower. But for now, guys, already 1% bounce. Yeah, not even 1%, but almost. So yeah. Where's my fucking Icos? Oh, shit. I'm coming back. Well, fuck off. Miss the... Is it working? Yeah. Miss the setup. Now I don't even feel shorting, guys. I don't even feel like shorting. Nicely. I mean, we could force a trade kinda, but even that, I mean, yeah, that would be a one. Actually, I mean, that still make little sense, okay? I mean, that's a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? So in a setup like that, you should have 50% chances to go to take profits or 50% chances to go to stop loss, right? That's a 1-to-1. But based on data, we have 7% chances to take out the daily high and 22% chances to take out the daily high based on distance. So there is a difference between the probabilities to take that level and the risk we're taking, okay? Here, you kind of have an edge by taking this trade. Same, session high 90%, 24%. So there is a chance that this setup works. Personally, I'm not taking it. We will see. That's just like an educational setup. But that's not a bad trade, ultimately. It's just that it's in the middle of nothing, kinda. So I just don't take it. But that could have been one. I would have preferred to have a higher setup here for like a 3 risk reward, 4 risk reward. But the 1-to-1 makes sense also. Don't know if you guys understand how I think. Double checked up on Thursday morning. $100 people. Thank you. We are again 100 people, guys. So let's see. And I want to stay. No, 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 no. Let's put it here, okay? And I will post it on X, okay? I will post it also in the Telegram so you guys can see here. So basically, yeah, here and here. Oh, Nick is actually very good trader. Nice entry, G. So let's just pause this, okay? So basically, what I want to say here, basically, educational setup from the stream on BTC, okay? So basically a 1-to-1 risk reward setup. So 50% chances to take SL or TP. But on the daily data, we have 20% chances to take out the daily high, the stop loss. Good asymmetry here. How do you, yeah, like this. How do you work asymmetry? Am I dumb? It's not like that. Did you enjoy Real Madrid lost to Albacete yesterday? Yes. The Jaguar generational will be still 8. Yes. Guys, honestly, I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to document everything. I'm still 22. You guys can keep it. I will have a hedge fund or an investment fund at my name, okay? And we will run billions, okay? That's my goal. That's my life goal, okay? To have like a hedge fund or something like that. So we'll document the process from being a retail trader from my apartment into this. And I know we can make it. Okay, it's double M. My bad. Okay, yesterday I checked. Good asymmetry here. Join the stream because we want more people here. Basically, up. Now join, motherfuckers. Up. I post it also in the Telegram. By the way, guys, if you guys are not in the Telegram, okay, here is the link. Yo, Brock. Here is the link, guys, of the Telegram. So you guys can see here, the Jago Trades VIP is being created. Okay, I'm creating it already, and I will share you guys the steps to join it. It will be totally free. Basically, here I will post mainly what I post on X and what I post also just here, the bubbles to communicate with you guys, etc., the results, etc. Lots of free content. But here there will be course, there will be a VIP chat, the only way to have a chat in the community. There will be all my analysis and there will be all my calls also here. That will be totally free. I will share you guys the steps on how to join tomorrow, I think. I hope to open it tomorrow. So if you are not in the Discord, well, the link is here. 115 euros. Yes, that's good. Thanks. So now let's see. Now let's see if this goes to TP or no. Personally, I didn't took it. Okay, why I didn't took it? Because we're in the middle of kind of nothing. Okay, and we are still above. Okay, this and the 90 days rolling VWAP. So that could be a scalp. Personally, I'm not in, but yeah. Capo and Crypto Nuevo, same as you. What do you mean? What you think about building your proprietary firm before hedge fund? Like a prop firm? No. I mean, a prop firm is a good business model because you obviously make a lot of money because everyone loses. But what's good with a hedge fund is that if you're a good trader, you make money and your clients also make money. While in the prop firm, you make money because they lose. I don't see if you get it. I don't want to have a business where people lose money, okay? That's not what I want. Actual shorts chasing this move down. Let's look on Kawataka. Let's also look here. We have also an interesting level here, which is the daily VWAP, okay? If we reject it, we can go towards the weekly VWAP, which is basically here. So that also makes sense. And that's a very important level also to hold, okay? The anchored VWAP that started from 116Ks, we have to hold it here, okay? That's a very, very important level. If we go back under, we might retest the POC here. Now let's see. We can see big sell volume here, and I feel like yeah, welcome. Okay, next. Bro, I don't want that. Okay, Diego, launch. Yo, what the fuck? Why is it not working? Okay, is that okay? Good. Yeah, not even 16 million volume delta in short, so that's not that much. We do have shorts chasing here, but it's not crazy. Okay, it's not crazy shorts. I mean, it's mainly longs and shorts, so there's not that much short chasing here down. While the funding rates are still kind of neutral, but looks like it's also longs that open here, and the spot is flat. Spot is also kind of flat. Now we want to see spots, okay, being stronger than perp if you want to see higher prices. Swing short from these levels, where from here maybe not. I'd say from under this is a good swing shorts. That's the trade I took. Actually, my entry is 96Ks. Okay, here. So basically, I'm entry. That's a swing short I took. Basically, that's what I said. 80K before 100. People were like, "Oh, you're crazy," blah blah blah, nah. But it's literally taking a trade with 4% invalidation, with like a 15% downside. So like that's a 3.5 risk reward trade, like even lower, like 80Ks. That's a 4 risk reward trade. So that's not great, but that's a swing. There's more probabilities that we go 100K before 80K, but that's just another way to say, okay, to share this setup, right? And that's also just because everyone is so bullish on X, and I wanted to rage bait a little bit, but that's it. I mean, that was just it. What are the things that fuel the hunger with you to keep chasing and fighting for your dreams? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you don't have to be hungry of that. I mean, it has to be natural. Personally, maybe if I didn't like the finance world, okay, macroeconomy, economy, trading, reading data, looking at chart all days, I wouldn't do that. If my dream was to, like, I don't know, have the best restaurants, I will be working my ass off to be a very good cook and to know how to do the best dishes, etc. Or if I wanted to be a tennis player, I would just like fully focus on tennis, okay? Or if I wanted to be, I don't know, a surgeon, I will do the studies for that, right? So it's just like you have to find what you want to do and what is your goal and what you love, okay? And then you work for that. And basically I found that I wanted to be a trader, work in finance, have my own fund in the future. So I'm working my ass off to do things in this space in order to be able to have recognition, to have trust from people, to show that I'm good, and then I will be able to achieve my goals. Yeah, spot CBD visibly weaker since Asia session. Well, it kind of bounced here, huh? But if we look from the highs from here, it was weaker here, okay? But now the perp really dumped. Now let's see. I told you once. Bum, bum, bum. Why are you laughing, Poly Archer? Fuck you. Rejecting yesterday's VWAP close for now. Yeah. Also, since you have a finance background, have you considered taking an MBA? Honestly, if this helps me in the future, if I want to have more skills, etc., why not? But I feel like my master in market finance is enough. Obviously, if I want to, I don't know, work in a bank or whatever, I will have to do more of that. But it's not my goal. My goal is really to find my way as a retail trader, and then why not to open my fund. But the goal will be to be able to do that without having to work in a bank, etc. Because I don't know, I prefer to do it by myself. I don't want to be an employee, honestly. I mean, it's not. I mean, you have like a sort of like prestige to work for banks. Like you are a trader at JP Morgan or like at Citadel. It's very cool. Like, I mean, you have a status. It's like a prestigious firm to work with, but you're still an employee and you still do like 80 hours a week. And I'd rather do 80 hours a week for my businesses and for myself rather than working in a bank. Okay. And maybe if I didn't start to trade for myself when I was 17 years old, I would have worked for banks because that's what I wanted to do at the beginning. But then I realized that I was able to do this by myself to make money, and that I could have a nice future just by doing shit by myself. So as long as it works, I would just focus on that. Yeah, finance school. No, I studied in France. Because of your reaction on what is pushing you every day, crétin. Yeah. Honestly, no. And just, I don't know, I know that, for example, making content on X, etc., on YouTube, like, you can make money, you can do good things, you can bring value to people, but that's not the same as, I don't know, having a huge company. For example, something I would love to do in the future, but I need to accumulate money and experience and be ready for that, would be to have, I don't know, a startup like on tech or like a software on something or whatever that I find the idea and I just work for it. But right now, I don't feel like I want to do that right now. I'd rather accumulate money with what I'm doing here, day trading. And when I will be ready, I would just go do something else because, I don't know, I also want to have something that is well-known, worldwide. So yeah, that's also cool, you know, instead of just being like a trader and making money from trades, because then you don't really contribute to the society. Even if you have a hedge fund, you don't really contribute to society, but it's cooler than being like a retail trader for yourself. Bro doesn't give a fuck. Baze, you're probably the realest trader on CT I've known so far. Lots of respect for you. Thanks a lot, brother. That's a good thing that you want to do it yourself. You don't want to have a boss. You want to be your own boss. All good. Yeah. And again, a lot of people are like, yeah, people walking, they're rats, nah. But I mean, no. I know a lot of people that will be very, very good being employees and pursuing a career. and they will probably go much far away than people doing their own business. Because if you know that you can be good in a company and you can go like very high in the company you're working, then you can have a very good career, you can have a very good future, you can have a very good salary, you can have a very good life. And at the end of the day, if you work for yourself, you also have to work a lot. So if you work for a company, you also have to work. So that's the same thing. It's just the vision on, do you want to work for yourself, or do you want to work with someone and for someone and with other people, and just to grind? That's another way to grind. But I totally respect people doing careers. I mean, I have a lot of friends doing that, and I know that they will go far away. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for example, if you work in M&A, I don't know, for example, in Europe, the lowest salary in France, for example, is like 1k 300 euros or 400 euros. The average salary is like 2k. You are rich above 8k a month. And for example, in M&A, I have friends after studies, they make, I don't know, like 80 hours a week. They go at the office from 8-9 and they go back at home at like midnight, and they are paid like, yes, 4k 5k a month, okay, which in France is good if you're young, if you compare yourself to the average, and you get a bonus. So at the end you have like 5k 6k a month if you use the bonus. But you're working 80 hours. Some people, they work 35 hours in like another company, they will make 2k 5. So if you put it in the hourly rates, you're making 1k per month more in hourly rates than people working, I don't know, like in a grocery store. So yeah, if you go higher in the bank, in M&A, you can go up to like 10k, 15k, then 20k, but after like 10 years. While if you do a business for yourself, you might never reach 10, 20k, but you can also reach it in like 1 year or less, or like 2 years. Diego Tempson right here, yeah. Exactly, yeah. And also the finance jobs are so crowded. Like everyone wants to do that, it's so hard. And with AI, I feel like it will be a bit saturated. What are some flaws that you still feel you have as a trader, technically speaking, or even psychology? I feel like it's the mindset. I feel like it's the mindset that you have to get. Psychology is very important. Really understanding that being a trader, a retail trader, is you have to be among the best. And I always love the comparison, for example, with I say this sentence in a lot of my videos, but for example, Roger Federer, he had a speech and he said that in his career he won 50% of his point, or like 80 or like 48%. So he lost more points than he won points. But he's considered by one of the greatest. He won 100 titles, 20 slams, he made 100 millions with tennis, and he still lost more than half of his points. And so at the end of the day, he said that whatever business or field you are, you have to accept the losses, to take them as a lesson, and just to go on and to focus on the next point. If he wasn't focusing on the next point after each point, psychologically you can't do it, because if you don't accept losing and you don't have the mental to lose, then you can't win. And that's the same thing for trading. For example, if you take a loss and you're angry or you are psychologically impacted, etc., you cannot be profitable. So you take a trade and you win, you lose, okay, that's fine, on to the next. And that's the same thing for, I don't know, if you do e-commerce, okay, you make a shop, it works, and it's fine, you continue. If it doesn't work, you make a new one. And the same thing for all the other businesses. What's your plan for your hedge fund? Honestly, I don't really know. I'm already working with a hedge fund, so I have a small capital there that they gave me. It's like prop firm. I have like way better rules than prop firms, but I'm trading for a real company, okay? So this is the first experience. Then my funds, I'm trading with my own money. I have a track record and I'm documenting everything. So that's also a track record that I can use. I also have some automated strategies that I know that works, but They work now, they will work in the future, and I just need capital to make them. So whenever I open my hedge fund, I know that I will be able to use them. But right now it doesn't. It's better for me to just trade discretionary trading and trade short long instead of having like arbitrary bots or some other things. Okay. Roger is actually the best. Well, for me it's rough. But for me, I don't know. I don't like Djokovic, but for me Djokovic is the best. But in terms of statistics, in terms of slams, but he won most of his slams after Roger and Rafa were not like very good. So it's a bit like there is a bias on that. But the one that's, I don't know, for me in terms of mindset, etc., I respect the most is Rafa Nadal. I mean, he's a warrior. He's kind. He's a fighter. He's humble, hard worker. Obviously Federer also, but he's more like class. Like, I don't know, he's kind of the reflect of like the elegance of tennis, and Rafa is more like a warrior. But I don't know, I prefer Rafa personally. He has better, yeah, exactly, yes. Based on statistics, Djokovic is the best of the three, based on stats. And it's the same thing in football. You might prefer Ronaldo for whatever reasons, but statistically speaking, and with all he achieved, Lionel Messi is the greatest football player of all time. And I understand that you can prefer Ronaldo, but you cannot say that he's better than Messi. I mean, you can't do that. And since I finally accepted that Djokovic was better than Federer and Nadal, I was like, okay, then the Ronaldo fans, they cannot say this. I'm Swiss, I might be, yeah, also. Beautiful Tramby, have I got to witness them? Yeah, exactly. They all brought something different. 100%. They all had their different vibes. What a bit boring session, guys. Price is bouncing for now. So let's see if this setup goes. Personally, that's like an educational content. I didn't took it. We just want to see if that works. And also that's I'm trying to trade more and more based off statistics and with those kind of one-to-one risk reward. So I didn't took it because I already have a trade from higher. But I kind of want to backtest them and test them in live, so we can see if we can take scalps on a daily basis with this strategy and see the win rate, etc. Because with taking scalps like this in one-to-one, we can take trades that last 1 to 2 hours, so we can take them during the stream, and that's also good. We will obviously keep trading with our classic setups and swings, but that's maybe like something we can add to our panel. Spot leading, Ronaldo is better. Nah, is the GOAT, no debate? Yeah, no. Messi is. For me, there's no debate on that. Bear flag pattern on the 1 minute. Honestly, brother, I don't look at bear and bull flag patterns, and even less on the 1 minute. So I can't tell you. Sweet. Spot leading, yeah, I saw that. Spot getting yourselves hard for now. Those are, yeah. Thing is that spot is leading, spot is buying, but the price is not bouncing that much. So that can be absorption. But that would have been more bearish if we had this absorption under 95k. If we had like a larger drop to our 94 and we were struggling like this under 95. Now we are still above 95k and the 1 hour trend. So we might be forming another bottom. On the 1 minute is crazy. Well, some people trade like that. I mean, everyone can have his strategies. Just that if I start to also look at the 1 minute bear and bull flag pattern, I would be lost. So there's no way. But no strategy is stupid. As long as you know it works and you respect your plan and you have a risk management, I feel like you can even trade randomly, or like based on the weather of your city. And I'm pretty sure it can still work or at least you don't lose money. The thing is that if you have a risk management, even if your strategy is shit or you trade randomly, you might not make money, but you won't lose money. And that's the most important thing in trading. And so then you can adjust it to finally make money. What we get in the VIP, bro, all my calls. So basically all the free calls I share are the ones during the session, during the stream. Then it's only for the VIP Discord. Basically, you will have all the calls, you will have the courses, there will be a VIP chat also where we can talk with the community. There will be the courses, all my analysis, and there will also be, okay, inside the group, a lot of giveaways. For example, we will make one of the members win a Grand Prix ticket for the in Paddock Club, okay? And again, to join the VIP, it will be totally free. You guys don't have to pay, okay? It's not, you don't have to pay a membership. I will explain you guys how we select people to join, but it's free. You don't have to pay anything. I'm Rolando fan, but since the World Cup, it's tough. Yeah. I feel like I'm being intrusive with the question, but who or what do you owe your mindsets, and what have you conquered already other than yourself? I think maybe my family. They are all kind of like entrepreneur in their way. In France, but I can say they are successful because in France, they have like above the average salary, okay? So that's good compared to the average. But as I travel, as I knew people, you can see that there's real wealth, okay? People making way more. And I still respect everything my family did, okay? My uncles, my father, my cousins, they kind of all do entrepreneur. They started in company, selling whatever thing, okay? That could be IT, that could be selling Windows also. No, Windows, not Windows, the Microsoft Windows, like Windows. So yeah, and they all kind of tried a lot of things throughout their life, and so I feel like I got that from my family, and maybe now it's the time for me to finally explode and make something huge. They made really good things, but I really want to make something huge, like life-changing, not only for me and my family, but also for like the generations after. Sorry. But to be fully transparent, I don't come from like a poor family, okay? My family is not rich at all also. It's like the medium class in Europe. So I'm not poor. I was not poor, so I had chances to go in a school, etc. Of course, this helps, but it's not rich. And for me, yeah, like nobody has excuses. You can be rich, poor, or mid class. You can do whatever you want. It's just that, yes, if you come from richer family, it will be much easier. Medium family, a bit more easier than poor people. And poor people, it will be harder, but you can still do it. The non-VIP, the free Telegram will basically where I send all my posts, all my charts, where I send bubbles, etc. And I won't send training calls here. I might send maybe one call every week, but all the trades I take every day, all the position I take, how I trade, etc. will be really detailed in the private Discord. So that's the difference. That's cool, bro. Go and make a name for yourself. You make it. Thanks a lot, Gel Bildo. I hope you too, brother. Amazing, bro. I hope to see you there. Actually, living in Kuwait, so I'm close. Nice. Well, if you ever come to Dubai, let me know. And if I come to Kuwait, I will let you know. Bang on the 1 minute is crazy. So far, so good. Nice. Well, this might go to TP. Let's see. Guys, I'm fucking addicted to this shit. Fuck it. I mean, and I'm just smoking. I start to smoke that from the New York Open, kind of. So it's from like 5-6 p.m. until overnight. But the day I don't smoke it, and I have to stop it. But the thing is, I don't know. I was smoking vapes and cigarettes, so now I have this. Does it taste good? No. Like, doesn't even taste good. I mean, cigarette doesn't taste good. and same vape. I don't. Well, you can have good taste, but everything you smoke don't taste good to me. Chew chewing gum, get joined on. I also need to lose fat, but I started a program, started to eat well. So my goal is to lose 10 kilos over the next 3-4 months. We'll make an update. I took some videos, so maybe I will post a reel on Instagram if I actually make it. If I don't make it, I won't post anything, but yeah. Breathe fresh air, bro, yeah. Tastes better than it smells for sure. Yeah, exactly, it smells farts. Yeah. Vape not good. Get no nicotine once and you will have the same vibe. Yeah. Maybe it's the nicotine that I'm addicted. Also, I also tried the nicotine pouches, but I don't like it. Diego on Ozempic before GTA 6. Yeah. I think you look good, bro. You're not fat. No, I'm not fat. I'm just not at a good weight. I mean, fat is fat, but I'm overweighted for my I'm not afraid to say it. Like I have some fat on the here on the stomach. Like I could be way better. And like 3 years ago when I was doing a lot of sport even 2 years ago before I broke my shoulder, I was not like huge, but I had like a good physique, like tennis physique. And since then I just stopped completely. And also since I started making money, Uber Eats, restaurants, less sport also because I was working more. And now I need to find a balance. Actually, what's your track record? I mean, how long do you have? Because why don't you raise money from rich people? I have a track record from like approximately 1 year, but I still want this to be higher. I want also to have more money myself to put in the fund and make people more trust. And I don't want to rush it. I'm still 22, guys. So I still want to take 1, 2, even maybe 3 years to really have something and to be like, okay, look at this. It's been 3 years, 4 years. I've done that. I can manage your money, okay? I don't want to rush it because you don't have only one chance, but if you do it and you mess all the thing, you mess it up. You see, I still want to prove myself I can do it, okay, for 1, 2, 3 more years, okay? It's been already 2 years that I'm profitable. 1 year that I'm tracking it. But I want to prove also to myself that I can do it longer, okay? You will see, Sam. Tomorrow I will explain. Don't eat 3-4 hours before bed and you lose a lot of belly fat in general. Okay. Thanks for the advice. Problem is that I tend to eat. Oh, that's also maybe something. I always eat very, very late. But not really before sleeping because I always end up like on my phone or on my computer or like doing some other things before going bed. So let's say I eat at like 10 p.m., 9:30 p.m. I will go bed at like 1, 2 a.m. But I'm not doing any like exercise in between or even walking. I'm just like at my home. Man, you took the trade without us. I didn't took that trade, brother. I didn't took that trade. How much funds are you trying to get up to before moving to the next phase of your career? I don't know. Maybe a milli. Maybe a milli will be good. Bro, ever since I started my trading journey in crypto 3 years ago, I followed and unfollowed 99% of their account because they weren't honest, and I have yet to find a reason not to follow you. Thanks, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. And that's the biggest compliment I can give you because I don't really trust people. Well, that's a lot. Thanks. And yeah, having the trust of people is what I want because I want to give you guys value and I want you guys to trust me that I'm trustworthy and I'm actually making content not to brag, not to scam people, but really just to share my journey with you guys. And the more we can be, the better. But regarding the trade, shall we split the TP and extend it? Yeah, that could be a TP1 here at if we go to the full TP and then extend lower. But for this setup, it was a 1-to-1. So if I didn't took it, but if I had taken it, I would have closed it at TP for the profit. He's not in the trade. He just proposed it as an idea for the impatient traders here. Yeah, exactly. How do you spend time in Dubai? Well, I have a very horrible schedule. Problem in Dubai is that the time zone is shit. So the New York sessions start very late, okay, 5 or 6 p.m. And 5-6 p.m. is when people go play tennis, where people go play paddle, where they go out, they go restaurants, where all the social things happens. And I cannot do anything because I'm trading. So that's the problem. And also, as I'm going bed at 3-4 a.m. because of the schedule and because of the hours from New York, I wake up late. So like at 11, 12 to get my 8 hours sleep. And so then I just work until the New York session, and then I don't have really time to do sport. But what I need to do is to force myself to sleep before midnight, to wake up at like, even like 7, 8, do sport before, and then at like, I don't know, like midday or 1 hour, I start working until night, and that's it. Australian time zone as well. Yeah, Australian time zone might be horrible. The reason why is because if you have food in your stomach while sleeping, the body uses most of the energy to digest food instead of prepare and generation, and ends up being stored as fat. Okay, thanks, brother. Didn't know it. You're a great person. Thanks, Sam. Bro, where will you take a swing position on BTC? I might have missed it. That's my edge I took on BTC. So it's at entry. So basically, I fully hedge my spot and my swing. I might close my spot if we do close under like 92. If we lose that, then I will just ride the shorts. But I'm basically flat. I just have a directional short on Ethereum here with 2%. So that's a low. I mean, the size is really low. That's a 10% wide stop loss, but I'm risking only 2% here for basically 4% profits. That's the only short I have right now. And what we want to see, well, the close, let's see the 1 hour close. Well, the last 1 hour close, guys, the last 1 hour close was under that. Now, if we close the 1 hours under that, I feel like we target this level. So this is where I might close the shorts and might look for longs. When Diaguito Fitness YouTube? Never. I saw next you said you will build shorts from 97. I hope we had. Yeah, well, I just added to the edge. This is why my average entry is a bit better. I started here, like 94s. I added some here, so my average is like 96-ish. But I didn't like took like a big short. So, but I don't care. The most important thing is that I took profit on my longs and on my spot, and I edged the remaining. So basically, if we go down, I'm not losing money. And whenever we close the shorts and the edge, I will be able to accumulate more BTC. So that's good. I think Dubai time zone, not a problem anymore if you take only weak months swing with big bag bankroll. That becomes sweet. You just monitor New York open and look a bit. Yeah, but like I'm good at swing trading, but I don't know. I've always preferred to do day trading. Because if I was just doing swing trading, I would be doing nothing. And also, I feel like I'm still better at day trading, and I can make more profit with day trading. But yeah, whenever I will have my fund or even a bigger portfolio, I might just trade with like 90% of my money that I'm allocating to trading, swing trading. Because I don't know, you have 1 million, you make 2% a month. That's 20K, that's a lot, okay? So, I mean, you can live off that and be chill. And you can use, for example, I don't know, you have 1 million, let's say you have 1 million, you put 900K on swing trading with spot on a unified account. And the other 100K, you put it in perp trading and you day trade and you take more risk. And this, you can grow it. It may be touristy, but have you went to the Lapel show ever? No, never. I saw it a few months back. It's 10 times better than Cirque du Soleil. I went to Cirque du Soleil, but the La Perche thing, Le Perle, never. I think 93K8 is very likely then new highs on Friday, Sunday. Yeah, maybe. Looks like they want to push a bit lower. For now, it's weakening under the 50-minute time frame. So actually this short was not that bad because the invalidation of daily high is clean. Above that we push higher, and also we reclaim the 15-minute trend. If you smoke any other flavor than turquoise menthol, I'm quitting the stream, lol. Well, brother, I'm sorry, but it's this one. It's the fucking tobacco one. So, it was nice to see you, mate. Yeah. No. Well, this can be risk-free for the people that took it. So yeah, nice one. Usually in a trade like this, I will risk 2% or 1% for 1%, 2% profit basically. So yeah, looking good so far. I can. Yeah, I saw on X apparently. Oh shit, sorry. Apparently, TradingView was bugging today. Is it true? Yo, spots being exsold as fuck. Now let's see, we rejected the daily VWAP. Next target weekly VWAP probably. And that's the level you want. Where I might go heavy on swing shorts will be if we close back under 94Ks. Here, might be tempted to swing short heavy. So yeah, let's see. Let's see, folks. Same, we're getting back under this. Looks like we can go down to those levels. Now let's see. Hopefully we don't do this. We'll be raging. I want this so I can end the stream and we can, because I will have to go. I have a meeting in 1 hour, so I will have to go soon. I need to change and stuff. Ibiza this summer, yeah. I might go actually to Ibiza. Ibiza. Bro, can you check silver shorts? Yeah, I will check it just after. Yeah, and market has offered few swing into. Yeah, also. Bro, how do you smoke the menthol? Yeah, I can get the menthol. Honestly, I can get it. I don't like it, but I can get it. So yeah, let's look at the silver charts. Let's go on the daily chart. How deep is your love? Silver up. Yo, that's a bull run, guys. Damn, the retest on the tariffs Since this up 3x. What the fuck? What did it? Because on the tariffs, I bought a lot of things. I bought a lot of stocks, S&P also. So I'm up nicely. But damn, if I had bought fucking silver, I would be up 200%. Come USA for World Cup? Yes, 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 yes. I will come in USA for the World Cup. That's for sure. And also for the final. 100% I go to the final. I still don't have the tickets, but I would buy them. On the weekly, clean. On the daily, okay. Well, be careful with that candle, but I mean, we can still retest the 21 EMA or like go close to the 21 EMA, like a 10% correction, and then we just go higher. But like the price action is kind of crazy already, guys. We have this big level here. Okay. Basically, you can see here, flipped support resistance for resistance support, boom, since here. While in November, actually, even from November, that's like, yeah, almost a 2x, that's crazy. It's crazy how it pumped. Morocco, Senegal, final of African Cup, who do you think will win? Well, honestly, I was disappointed from the level of the African Cup. And even more from Morocco, because they have a very good team. I watched a lot of their games. And they weren't that impressive. Even yesterday against Nigeria, have a very good offensive players. Lukman, Osimhen, etc. And they were still struggling. I mean, the match was not that good. But they might have been stressed. But I feel like, obviously, Morocco is favored because they're at home. And on the paper, they still have the best team. And Senegal is not playing that. So I would say Morocco. But might be a tight match. But yeah, also the thing is that it's been a long time they didn't won Morocco the African Cup. Senegal won it, I think, recently, even 2 times recently, or at least 1 time recently. So yeah, maybe with the stress they can beat Morocco. For me, that's tight. I wouldn't bet on that game, honestly. Bro, I'm getting my first payout on a 25k funding. Was risking only $100 and my payout will be 300 in 15 days. Nice, brother. That's nice. Congratulations. Second stream without a trade, I'm going to have a heart attack. Yeah, same, bro. Well, you could have taken this one. I mean, I gave you the setup. I told you this was a good trade. There was a good asymmetry with 2S. But I didn't take it because I already have a short for higher, from higher. But yeah, let's hope. Whoa. I also thought we were Friday. But we are not Friday, we are Thursday. So tomorrow we have another stream. And hopefully tomorrow we can end the week with a banger. Let's see. Let's see. And by the way, tomorrow I will also open the private Discord, guys. I'm heartbreaking. Nigeria lost again on penalty. I wake up all time to watch the Morocco-Nigeria watch. You're from Nigeria, brother? Senegal, Nicolas Jackson. Yeah, he's good. He plays Chelsea, no? Maybe I'm saying shit. Could we short BTC if pump a bit? Depends where. Honestly, today that would have been the only trade I would have taken, or maybe a bit higher, like 96,800. But I don't know. I still would love this to break down from here. That would be nice. That would be nice. Fuck. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Up. For me. Did you say you shorted Zek? It's dumping out. No, I didn't shorted Zek. Oh, I should have. Oh, fuck. Do you guys remember my level here from one of the last stream? Sweep this. Take this. Go back lower. Fuck. That would have been a great trade. With stops above that. And swing toward this low. Easy. Wow. Fuck me. But I took this. Yo, where's the setup? Wonderful. Oh man. Be the man I be. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's see also the 2-day how it close. If we lose that back again. X armor, basically I showed it here. I don't know why the... Okay, let's go back. Okay. It's not this one. Shit, okay. Well, that's the trade I took on XMR, sorry. 11% invalidation, 28%. Risking 2% again. On swing trades, I just risked 2%, guys. Now let's see. Not looking great. 11 minutes to go. This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. We might have some pullback. And this might go to TP. My 100 build flag is starting to look correct. What are they gonna say now? Congrats, brother. Well, I defended you. I told them that you can trade with this. It's just that personally I don't trade like this. But it can work, and it worked. So nice. What level is to buy for a year? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I will do an update on silver if I find something. What do you think about the comparison to March 2022? Looks the same. Yeah, look. It's this one, bro. That's this one. Actually, we took the level, huh? Actually, we took the level. So look at it. And, I mean, could be this. Could be this. Don't want to jinx it. Now we might just bounce. Full TP? No. But yeah. What's your TP, bro? On that, if you took it, 95k 300. And on my swings, my first level of interest is 94k. 94k, I probably trade my stops entry. 92k, I take a TP1. And under that, I just ride this toward like fucking 75k. But for now, it's too early to tell it. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of time on the crypto Twitter, when everyone is bullish, you can feel that we're going down. But right now, everyone is bullish, but in a certain way that I'm like, maybe this can go higher. Bro, I don't know if you guys watch Blue Reviews on Apple TV. They fucking brainwashed me. The bulls on X fucking brainwashed me. Seeing all the tweets, I'm like, maybe. And that's the problem also of X, because you have a plan and with the noise you can change it. Okay, that's the problem also. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, like it looks like some of the runs where like all the shorts got wrecked. And we just kept pumping for like a few weeks. But hopefully I'm wrong. Not because I don't want the price to go higher, but just because, I don't know. I prefer personally to trade a range rather than to trade an expansion. Because, I don't know. Personally, I prefer, that makes most sense to me. I have like most setups on a daily basis when we range, rather than we just trend up. Because if we are just pumping straight or dumping straight, I don't really love to trade, because I don't know, like I don't like to, for example, short when the price already dumped a lot, and I don't like to long when the price already pumped a lot. Too much noise, yeah. Where is your long scenario price? For me, reclaim of the daily high, that could be a long. If we reclaim daily high, that could be a long. If not, I would wait 92Ks. 92K 5, 92K. 92K could be a swing long, depending on what I see on the charts and in the data. And this would just be a scalp long. I'm not swinging long at 97K. That doesn't make sense. We were literally at like 81K 3 weeks ago. It's like, this doesn't make sense to go swing long now, okay? We are at fucking premium. You want to buy at discount and to sell at premium. You don't want to sell at discount and buy at premium. That doesn't make sense. There's someone on X that has all these like discounted levels, etc. Castillo Trading, very good one. One of the only with above 100K followers that actually is a good trader. Because the other one, guys, it's yeah, no, there's Follies, good. But the other ones, sorry if I forgot someone, above 100K. But usually, whenever you cross the 100K, it's because you are not a good trader and you just short shit. And Follies was very good because he's streaming all the time. He also shows his face, so it helps a lot. He has Chroma Trading, and he posts a lot of banger tweets that makes a lot of interaction that are not rage baits. They're just very good trades. Setup, sorry if I tweets, charts. And Castillo Trading, I feel like he was there for a long time ago. Carl Moon, lol. After one got bullish on X, short after 3 days, vice versa. Yeah. Also Kobe. So now let's see. Will this bounce here without taking the TP, or are we going to the TP? By the way, thanks guys. Today we reached 1K in the Telegram, so thanks a lot. And we also went again above the 100 mark in viewers. Right now we're 67. But why is it always awkward to say 67? But we went above 100 at one time, even 110. So this is promising for the future. What do you think the main reason of pump in silver like this? Honestly, all the metals were pumping. There's also copper that was pumping. So yeah, it's just like the metals are in a bull run, and also because of the fact that it's a rare resource. I don't know how you say, but yeah, it's a rare commodity. You don't have it all the countries. You can see that now in the geopolitical deals, for example, USA with Ukraine and Russia, they are adding the fact that they want to get access to the silver in the country, etc. So the states are interested in countries. And same, it's a component for many things in tech. So that makes sense. And also, if you look at the ratio, the ratio of gold and silver still has a lot to go, because gold went up like crazy, but in the future, silver would probably go up like crazy also. Maybe it's a bit late to buy now on the short term, but if we get a correction on the long term, that can be nice to have silver. I mean, it's like having gold at the end. Well, guys, can we get the TP on this, or they're waiting for the 1 hour close? Yeah, also. Sorry. They are waiting for the 1 hour, but the 1 hour and 2 hour will close on the data. Bouncing. Well, It doesn't want to eat TP, guys, huh? Swept the low again. Going back up. I'd like this to be taken though. Maybe a sweep. But for now they're holding. LT is taking dive. Well, let's... Oh! They really saved the... They really saved it for the 1 hour. That's funny. Like, literally 2 minutes before the 1 hour candle close, they saved it. So, that's kind of like a flip, huh? That's kind of a flip. Wow. Literally... Wow, bro. We had what? It's always like that. Just before the 1 hour close, they just pump it. Man, we are like a 0.7% bounce in 2 minutes. Okay. Wow. But yeah, this doesn't look that bad. Still holding the 1 hour trend. 15-minute TMA. So yeah, might go higher. Might go higher, let's see. A bit pissed off this doesn't play out. Yo. Crazy. Crazy. And we'll be a bit pissed if T bounce because that could have been a great long, bro. But yeah, never mind. Yo, what the fuck? Well, let's see. That could actually be the trade. But I'm not taking anything here, guys. I'm not taking anything. My SL was in our entry by trade. Well, that's it. You didn't lose any money, brother. You just got stop entry and on to the next. It's fine. Let's see here also. Yeah, flipping the daily VWAP. Lots of... But what? We had a news? Did we have a news or something? 500 mil in longs. That's big. That's big. Wow, no imbalance here. Yeah, I ain't shorting this. That's weird. Bro, we have 500 mil in longs. That can just... Pew! Yeah, we closed the 1 hour. Well, above the daily view up. Now, if we hold this, we go for higher. And here on the TPO, we closed above it again, guys. We held it. Held it pretty nicely. We have a wick here, but we held it nicely. So, yeah. That's looking good. So now that's kind of close entry, if you had it. Like we said when we were here, stops entry. And now above the daily highs, this just goes higher. Makes me happy. But what a bounce. Honestly, was not expecting such a bounce, huh? I'm a bit surprised. So the trade now could be literally this, though. Like that's still a nice setup. Not taking it, but that's still a nice setup. The only problem, why I'm not taking this, even if the statistics speaks for itself, we are holding the 90 days rolling VWAP and we are holding above this. So you have a bearish argument, but you also have a very bullish argument. So yeah, that's a bit gambling to short here. But that's not gambling, but like, or at risk like 1% 0.5%, but not more. Makes me happy. And also the problem is that we've got so many longs chasing. We've got so many longs chasing also. Mettetela. Well, maybe we should have taken it, guys. Maybe we should have taken it. I think the streams distract you and you're missing in trades. Well, not really. In the past streams, guys, we took a lot of trades. It's just that the conditions are not perfect here. The conditions are not really perfect here. Like, I still don't have like a very clean setup. Shredded cheese might be top 1 human invention of all time. Yeah, that's good. That's a good. Maybe after wheels. Maybe after wheels. And after cigarette. No, I'm joking. Did you take it? No. That was the initial idea that I faded. I faded it. So we'll be a bit pissed if this rejects. Because if this actually rejects and we close under 95Ks, this is going much lower. But I don't really care. Like I told you, I have my swing from higher. I have the swings on Monero. I have the swing on Ethereum. So if we go lower, then fine. I make profit on those. But in the order, no. So I might even hope that this takes the daily high and we stay at these levels and we have more distribution. What do you think about Paradex? I don't like trading on dexes. If you pay 0 fees, it's because there is big spread. Okay. If you trade on Paradex with like 1K, it's fine. But if you trade with like 100K or even like 20K and you enter like a 100K position, you will have a lot of spread. I don't really like it. Same, Hyperliquid. You pay a ton of fees. It's not that decentralized because at the end, you have to deposit on the protocol. So if Hyperliquid goes bankrupt and you have your funds not on your Rebi wallets, but on the Hyperliquid chain, you lost them. So at the end of the day, it's the same thing. Dexes, maybe like, yes, if you trade on like the Phantom wallets, that's decentralized for me. If you trade on Paradex, you have to deposit on Paradex. They have your money on the chain. So it's the same as being on an exchange. And personally, on the centralized exchange, I can get the VIP and I can get 0 fees on, or like very low fees. And I can get even cash back on my fees. So I don't see why I wouldn't trade on other platforms than the exchange. And I don't know, personally, I have a lot of friends on Coinbase but this is where I trade, and I trust more Coinbase than I trust Hyperliquid. I mean, that's a company in the Nasdaq, US regulated. Okay, that's a huge company. The chances that I lose my money is very low, and I have a contract with Coinbase as an ambassador. If my friends are locked, etc., I have a contract. They pay me 1 million. So, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yes, little short on Monero. Only 2% risk above the highs. The spread can be capped like 0.04. Yeah, but if you enter with bigger size, you cannot really cap the spread. And even 0.05 is high. It's the same as paying fees at the end of the day. Because if you lose, you lost 0.05 more. And that's the same thing as having paid fees. So that's to me, that's the same. For me, that's quite the same. But for example, on my Coinbase account, the first swing I took, which was 94k, I got stopped at like 96k ish, and I lost 2% on the first swing. Then I edged. So yeah, and I don't have any problem to say I lost a trade. I mean, you guys know me. I mean, it's just a trade. So that's fine. And I wanted to get a better entry, which I got. Didn't went full size like I wanted, but still. How do you know that Monero has stopped for this swing? Well, I don't know it. I'm just speculating. That's trading. If I knew it had topped, I would have shorted 100x with all my money, bro. I don't know anything. And again, nobody knows. Like, if someone posts a trade, he doesn't know that the price will go down. He just thinks, based on his analysis, that there are more chances for the price to go down, to go up if he's shorting. And on the other hand, if he's longing, he thinks that there's more chances that the price goes up than goes down, based on his setup. Hi, Ice Cold, how are you? A bit late, brother. We are ending the stream in a few minutes. Diego, can you see in the future? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah, guys, I can see the future, but I just hide it. So sometimes I have to take losses because if not, it will be too far. The CIA will try to find me. So I have to hide it, guys. But yes, I can see the future. And it's bright. Well, guys, that was it for today. Thanks for the stream again. See you guys tomorrow for the stream. We will also open the private Telegram for free. So make sure to be in the Telegram. See you. Thanks for the stream again. Have a good one. That was Diego. We made a nice 1 hour 30 hours stream. So that was cool.